Take second row, left-hand side.
Zaza, Martin Gallegos, Bay Area News Group. I saw earlier in August you took the trophy back to Georgia. What was that experience like, and what was the reception you got from the people over there? Just it looked like a pretty cool moment for you.
Hi, Jenny. It was an amazing experience. I was definitely looking forward to it, especially after them winning the championship and having parade here. My mind was all about going back home and celebrating this amazing achievement with my people, with my country. So unfortunately, I couldn't go for some personal reasons. I couldn't go till August, but it was very unfortunate that I picked the hottest month of the year. But it was totally worth it. Obviously with the All-Star voting and all those numbers, probably could tell that people support you, love you. But man, I saw everything live. Every step, every building I entered, or every person I met in the street, and then in the building, you name it, anywhere. They were showing so much love and smiley faces and happy faces. So it was really special moment for me throughout the whole stay in Georgia, and I'm never gonna forget it. I'm really glad to have the opportunity to do something special, represent my country, and make my country, my people proud. And it kind of motivates me even to do more from now on.
Second row, left-hand side. Lisa.
Hi, Zaza. Felicia Purcell, Sports in the Bay. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Felicia?
Great. Kind of based on what he talked about going back home, but what was your most memorable experience over the summer? Either the craziest or, a fanatical experience with a fan, or?
Yeah, it's very hard to come up with one particular moment. I'm telling you, the whole summer has been amazing and unforgettable for me. And I really mean it when I'm never going to forget it. It's a so special summer, 2017. So, everything, from top to bottom. It was great. It was great. And I'm thankful to experience every second of it. I'm sorry I can't come out with one particular moment, but the whole summer was amazing.
Front row, right-hand side, Carl.
Zaza, over here. Zaza, last year, the three centers were all new. You guys all came in here, didn't really maybe knew what to expect. Now you've all got a year under your belt. You're all back, which is, I think, a big surprise to most of us. I mean, how do you take it to the next step with the three guys, knowing how things unfolded last year?
Yeah, I had a conversation with Connor the other day about the situation, how different it is from last year to this year's training camp. Personally, for me, and I think for the team, having new guys, it's already a risk from the management standpoint. It's always risk for the coaching standpoint and from the players, because you don't know what to expect. Even though you played against this team a lot of times, this is different when you go into details and the system and how you're gonna fit your role, etc., etc. So, honestly, personally, me, I feel really confident for this year. To be successful, it takes so much, right? A lot of things you have to pay attention to. It. Small details, we got convinced that small details going to help you to win the championship. So last year, honestly, at this time in training camp, I was thinking a lot. Beginning of the season, I was thinking a lot. I was watching a lot of film, trying to find the best fit for myself and help the team, and getting to know my teammates and their strength and, the comfort zones, etc. Not only for myself, but my teammates as well, because this is a team sport. But this year, I think we have a luxury and opportunity to pay attention to the small details to even move to the next level. We already know each other. We already know what to expect from each other. I already know my role. Even just to know you guys, know the personnel, not only the coaches, but the front office people, everybody. It just makes me so much confident to be back and to come every day in the practice and do something extra and work on the small details. Going to make me better and have the opportunity to help this team basically. So totally two different kind of years, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Kumo for Zaza, middle row,
Hey,
second.
Zaza, right in front of you. Phil Barber, Santa Rosa Press, Democrat. When the season ended with the championship, how certain were you that you would be back on this team, and how confident were you that David and JaVale would be back as well?
Well, right after the season, honestly, I was enjoying it, the championship, and there were so many great days. And those days didn't allow me to think about the free agency, honestly. But, you know, obviously Warriors showed the interest right away. And, you know, I was pretty confident that I was going to be okay. And, but, you know, I respected the free agency process. You know, went through the process and listened to some offers and, you know, talked to some people, but end of the day, I think I made the right decision. You know, not really, because when something was working, let it work. You know, so you know, I'm glad that there were guys that are back. We kept the same, very similar team, pretty much same team, and good to see those guys back, and you know, we're gonna go for another one.
Front row, left-hand side, Jeannie. Last one for Zaza.
Hi, Zaza.
Hi, Jenny.
Steve just was up here and said it. He expects you guys to decide as a team in the coming days about whether to go to the White House. And with your experience with this group last year, what's sort of your take on how those discussions will go, and your outlook on this?
You know, I don't know what's going to be the result, but just in case, I went to White House, in Georgian White House, picking my country. I saw the president. It was great. So no matter what happens, I still did it.
Great, perfect.
But I don't know. Again, we're going to talk about it. It's hard for me to say anything particular, you know. A lot of guys just saw it. So there were some guys I just saw first time after the last season's finish. So I'm sure we're going to talk about it, but I don't know when and how it's going to go. I can't tell anything right now.
Great, thanks.